What's up, guys? Welcome back. We got a banger for you today, as Tim the Tatman would say. We're back in Run 8, and we're going to be doing a viewer request. Someone had left a comment yesterday, said, Spur, I sure hope you finish the auto train with the big power north, and that's exactly what we're going to do. I thought, man, that's a good idea. So if you don't remember, the last auto train video we did, we ran it with 3 big jacks on the head end, 3 engines instead of the usual 2. In real life, they do 2 engines, but we ran it with 3 just so we'd have a little bit more get up and go down the tracks. And so it definitely does that. It's a lot more. It's a lot better. The real life auto train is kind of draggy, right? It's a little bit draggy, but we've got that today. As you can see, we got our 3 big jacks on the head end. All right, anyway, where we left off last time, we were down around Barberville. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get started down here. We're going to tone up the dispatcher, and then we'll be on our way. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're set. We're going. Some notes about the auto train. I think I've mentioned this in other videos. I'm not sure, but your automatic brake is set as freight because of your auto racks on the bottom. It's not run as passenger on the auto train, and your feed valve is also set at 90. I don't know if I've ever set the feed valve or not. I don't think I ever thought to do that. I know in some of the previous videos I had some air brake wonkiness. That could very well be why, because the feed valve was set at 110 instead of 90. So yeah, you want to set your feed valve at 90 and your auto brake the freight. They're not able to run like a regular passenger train because of the auto racks on the bottom. All right, so this is about where we left off last time, just coming up on the north end of Barberville. I think this is where we left off at. We're running line speed and we just kind of cut it. So we're picking up in Barberville. Looking ahead, we've got 1 meet out there. I don't know when that's going to come up, but we definitely have 1 meet. I would like to try to get to Palatka with this train today if we can. Looking ahead for speed restrictions, we got a 65 at the 732.2. We're currently at the 736.8. 65, 732.2. This train is a 70-mile-an-hour train because we do have the auto racks on the bottom, so kind of run it like an intermodal, right? I look at it like running it like an intermodal pig with a caboose on the bottom, really. Like, I mean, honestly. All right, so we got our light down here. We've got a clear on the north end of Barberville, PO 52. And I don't know what our engine is. What is our engine number is? What is it? I don't see it. Where's it at? $180. There we go. I was looking everywhere but the right spot. Okay, yeah, engine 180. All right, there we go. First crossing. Let's get some milepost tags up. There we go. So we can be doubly sure where we're at, right? Got to know all the things, especially when you're not really familiar with the territory and you kind of running like your hair's on fire, right? you run these things good. There's no holding back. So we got the 65 coming up to 732.2. It's only 5 below our max authorized speed, so I'm not worried about that. Then on the other side of Seville, we got a 50. We got a 50-mile-an-hour speed restriction for almost a mile, not quite, about 0.8 of a mile. So that is definitely one we're going to have to keep an eye out for. We'll have to slow down a good bit for that. And then after that, Buffalo Bluff is going to be 25, actually 45 for us over the drawbridge. And then 30 through Palatka. So yeah, we've got a few out there, but nothing too crazy. We'll just kind of roll with it. Anyway, thank you for the suggestion. That was a good one. I had forgot about this train. I had forgot we were doing this, and this is absolutely a good one. We're going to take this thing eventually all the way north. I think it'd be a lot of fun, and it runs so good with the 3 units. Like I said, with 2 units, it's real draggy. It's just kind of a draggy train. Like, it doesn't get in a hurry for no one. I want to say with 2, the HPTs are around 2 horsepower per ton, give or take. I think it may be a hair north of it, but with 3, we're running 3.3. So 3.3 is good. Like, that's a good I look at that like a good intermodal HPT. Alright, got the Barberville DD here. Alright, we had a clear on that intermediates. We're running 64. Grade is pretty flat. We got our 65 in 2 miles, so yeah, it's not bad. We'll be able to run up on that pretty good. Yeah, I don't do a lot of passenger train stuff. I really don't like it. My experience with passenger trains is very limited in game. They're all right. I enjoy it. I mean, but it's just I like the freight. I like moving freight better, if that makes sense. You know, it's what I know. It's what I know. The only stuff like real world experience I have with Amtrak is like sitting and waiting for hours on end. Usually we used to let's listen to our DD here.
Detector, milepost 734.6.
Are getting slowed down a little bit here for that 65. Looks like we got a little bit of a knot here ahead of us, so it should slow. Yeah, we're slowing down pretty good. Go back in the throttle just a little bit here. My only real world experience with Amtrak is like just sitting and waiting for hours. We used to tangle up with them up in Birmingham, the Crescent. And if the Crescent was anywhere even remotely close by, we sat and waited. We sat and waited for hours for that train, even though it wasn't technically on our track. Like, we only shared the main with the Crescent for just like maybe 2 miles, 3, something like that. All right, got a clear by Pearson, PO52, 180 north out. Alright, there we go. There's our resume speed to 70, so we'll count that off. We are 4412 on footage. We got 4412 feet. So, yeah, very limited passenger experience for me. Just not something I know very well. Like I said, it's alright. I enjoy running them. They're fun, but to me, there's nothing like running a good freight train. Like, I enjoy that. It's what I know. It's what I enjoy. I'm just not much of a passenger guy, but some people are. A lot of people are, and that's all right. Like I said, it's just all what you enjoy. We're running a little bit fast here. Bird wasn't paying attention. Out a little bit there. Yeah, it's easy to get tied up and like you know, you're blowing for the crossing, you're looking at signals, there's a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, it's like running with your hair on fire. Like when you're doing it one man, you're doing, you know, got to clear on the distant to whatever that was. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm trying to get our speed rein back in. I'm gonna have to grab some air. I think so. We're going to have to grab a little bit. There you go. Get over that crossing. Let's go ahead and draw down 10 pounds. We'll stretch it a little bit. It doesn't like it. We're in N6, so it's going to kind of like, I think it regulates the power somehow on the Amtrak engines. I'm not 100% sure, but all right, let's go ahead and release it. Yeah, I don't want to have to deal with stuck brakes. Yeah, we don't have to worry about stuck brakes, so I went ahead and drew them down to 10. Alright, I'm trying to figure out when it's going to get out of that mode, like when it's going to give us our power back. I think it limits your amps or something, like if you have the brakes applied and you're running in power like over a certain throttle setting, it'll start limiting your power output or something to that effect. I can't remember exactly. I remember reading it somewhere. If we go back to 4, it'll be fine. Like it's totally okay with 4. Amtrak PO52 got a clear south end of Seville, 180 north out. People all the time ask what those black things are off the side of the tracks. They're actually like, I'm trying to think of a good way to call them. They grow ferns in there, basically. And so they're shaded to protect the ferns. So it's like shade cloth tents, I guess you could say. Something like that they grow ferns, and they may grow other plants too inside those as well. Alright, let's give her some more throttle. I gotta get on it. Like I gotta get back into it. It's been a while since I've run something, especially a good passenger train. All right, so our next speed restriction is going to be that 50 at where's it at? At the 723. Yeah, 50 at the 723, so just a little bit on the other side of Seville here. About 2 miles past the north end is going to be our 50. Which really, I don't know, like, we're kind of draggy right now on this part. It's 10% down, but I think we had a little bit of an uphill back there. Amtrak PO52, that's clear north end of Seville. Engine 180 north out. All right. 725, 6, and our 50's at the 723, so. Is that crossing here? Just about. If you look away from us, like, for a second, it'll either it'll get away from you, or you'll miss a crossing, or you'll miss a signal. Like, it's tough. It's tough doing it one person. All right, our 50 is in 2 miles, 1.8 miles. Yeah, to me right now, it's absolutely like running with your hair on fire. It really just is. I'm sure if you did a lot, you would get a lot more comfortable with it. You know, knowing your territory, knowing how the train runs, knowing the, you know, knowing the grades. All right, start coming out throttle some here. Start getting ready for that. Gotta bail it off and do all the things, man. It's like 50 bazillion things going on. Throw down a little bit more. I guess we could have done dynamics, right? Like, we totally could have done that, but... Well, it says a reduction to 60. Oh, okay. I misread that. Yeah, it's 60. It's 60 for us right here. I keep thinking I'm running a freight. Like, I've got freight stuck in my head. Yeah, well, we made the 50. We made the 50 for it. Here's the 50 coming up right here. All right, well, we'll come out and throttle a little bit. We'll try to get her back up to 60 a little bit. Speed restrictions is going to be up in, yeah, 0.8 of a mile. It's not very long. Hopefully I'm just getting warmed up, right? Like, I'm getting warmed up. I'm getting a few miles behind me and figuring out what the train wants to do. It's just, it's all like, it's all feel, right? Like, you just got to get a feel for everything. All right, I think 70. Okay, yeah, we're good for 70. We'll count that off. Next speed restriction is going to be Buffalo Bluff. Buffalo Bluff drawbridge. That is, in fact, 45. 45 for us, and then we got 30 in Palatka. So we'll do 45, and then we got a little bit of 70 running for like 2 miles. I don't even think we're going to be able to get up anything like that. And then we got to drop right back down to 30. So we might get 50 out of that if we could. I would say we're almost, you know, we're just a little bit under a mile long. So by the time we get out of that slow order, like we're going to have a big chunk of that 2 miles, you know, eaten away. All right, we just now hit our slow order, so we're good. We're out of that. We can do 70 again. We're back up to 60. Yeah, I totally misread that. I gotta remember that we're running a passenger train. Like I said, we got to meet out there somewhere. We're going to be meeting the Stanton Coal Train. I looked at the lineup before we left out. We're meeting the Stanton Coal Train. He's going to be kind of draggy, so it may take him a minute to get to us. He's 2 units and 95 cars, 13,000 tons, so he's going to be a little draggy. All right, got approach medium on a distant to Huntington, so we are going to be meeting him. In fact, he's gotten a lot further south than what I thought he would have. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I think this time we're going to try dynamics. We'll try that and see. May have to grab a little air with it too. We'll see what it does. Just kind of play around with it a little bit. See what the train wants to do. Yeah, I think we'll grab a little air. Should be coming around right up here. Got to approach, so it's going to run us down to Maine. All right, we'll come out of the dynamics some. There's some more of those fern tents I was telling you guys about. A lot of people ask about that. I've seen that on forums and stuff all the time. People asking what that was. If you look in Google Earth, you'll see them. All right, let's go back in power. All right, so we're going to be meeting Coltrane at Huntington. It's the N170. Going to be at Huntington. It's going to be the Stanton Coltrane down to Orlando. We should run that sometime. I think that would be fun. He's only running 0.7 HPT, so he's going to be a draggy train. Like I said, all the coal trains that I remember back in the day when I worked, they were all two big AC units on a head end, and that was it. Like, there was no DPU, there was no, you know, 3 engines. It was two ACs and about 90 cars, give or take. The Boswick trains ran about 85 to 87, so that's the number that I remember. Stanton about 95, maybe 90, you know, something like that. Either way, they were draggy trains. Like, you weren't getting anywhere in a hurry with those trains. Like, it was going to be a long trip. So I think that's what we're going to do, is we're going to kind of ease down here to the north end and give him time to clear up if we can. Doesn't look like our headlights on. It is. Yeah, I'd like to run another coal train. It's been a long time. I think that was the first train we ran when we started the Run 8 series on the channel, was coal train. Yeah, I don't hear anything out of this dude. I don't know how far out he is. I don't want to cheat and peek. We'll just see. Grade's pretty well flat right here. Get ready to go back into dynamic stop if we have to. Like I said, I don't want to. I'd like to keep rolling if we can, even if we're just creeping along. That could have very well been a mistake with a passenger train coasting in idle like that. Like, it seems like you have a lot of slack, you know, running back and forth when you're in idle, just kind of coasting along. I wonder if they have air brake and train handling rules for Amtrak, if those are available. I need to Google that sometime. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. I don't know if anything like that is available, right? All right, should be around this curve. It's going to be our stop. Yeah, there's our stop signal. Amtrak P052 has a stop on the main north end of Huntington, engine 180 north out. I think we can slow her up a little bit more. A little bit of a grade up there, right? Like you would think Florida's flat, but it's really not. I mean, it's not like crazy steep grades. It's not like a Tehachapi or anything like that, but it's definitely not flat. It's undulating grades, right? Yeah, I don't want to touch the air at this point because then we will have to stop. I would like to just creep along at a mile or two and see. I don't think we're going to be able to, though. Yeah, I don't see this guy anywhere. I think we might be waiting here for a minute. I think Auto did us dirty. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop. Well, I guess we wait. At least we have the ability to edit and skip time a little bit, so you guys won't have to wait here that long. Hopefully I won't have to wait that long either. Let's go ahead and come out of dynamic. There we go. All right, we'll draw them down the rest of the way. All right, we'll sit and wait. Hopefully this guy won't take too long to get down here. Like I said, he's going to be kind of draggy. 13,000 tons, 0.7 HPT. He's got a clear, so he hasn't even come by the distant to Huntington yet. So yeah, we'll catch up in a minute when he gets closer. All right, here he is. He's finally getting ready to head in the hole and run around us here. They should have held him back like at the previous sighting or something. Ideally, they could have held him at Satsuma. They could have held him at where else? Yeah, Satsuma would have good. Yeah, that would have been a good spot. They should have put him in a hole at Satsuma and just kept us running. Like, it's kind of wild that we had to sit here wait so long. But I mean, it's AI dispatching. It's not perfect. It's never even perfect in real life. But hey, N170 with the very nice OUCX coal hoppers there. He'll be by in a minute. Let's hop out. We'll take a look at him. Man, he's moving pretty good too, right? 30-mile-an-hour sighting, so he's doing every bit of 30. That's not bad for being loaded like that. For being 13,000 tons, 0.7 HPT. That's pretty cool. Nice late evening Florida view there, right? You can just feel the humidity. All right, let's hop back in. Yeah, we left out at 5 o'clock originally. That's when Auto Train leaves Sanford. I think we picked up the video about 5:40, and it is 18:26 now. Let's go ahead and release our brakes. Yeah, I need to read up on passenger train handling. I honestly don't know. I need to see if there's some air brake and train handling rules for Amtrak. I don't know. I mean, I know they've got them for freight companies, you know, regular railroads like CSX and BNSF and that sort of thing, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll research that. All right, N170 train looks good. Marker's working. All right, we got us clear so we can get out of here. Ease out the independent here. All right, there we go. That's us. We'll try to go to Palatka. I think we'll go to Pecan. All right, next speed restriction, we got the 45 at Buffalo Bluff Drawbridge, 30 at Palatka. So we got Satsuma is our next siding, 70 all the way to there from Huntington to Satsuma, then 25 on the other side of Satsuma, or 45, sorry, 45. Like I said, I'm stuck in freight train mode. Like, I'm so used to reading all these split speeds as freight. It's hard to get out of that habit when you're not used to it. It's going to be a longer video. That's all right though. You can kind of get away with that with Run 8. Yeah, I was looking to see if we have anything else. We got the station at Palatka, but we don't stop there for that. This is run through service all the way to Lorton. I was watching a video the other day. Texas might be getting pretty close to getting high-speed rail between DFW and Houston. Pretty interesting. I don't know about that. Like, I don't have any reason to go to Houston. I've been to Houston. I don't care to go back. It's been many, many years. I was a kid, but I definitely remember it. But yeah, I don't know. DFW Houston doesn't really mean anything to me where I live. All right, there we go. Grades 0.8 up. Nice. A little bit of a hill here, right? Like I said, a lot of people don't associate grades with Florida. Like, we're just shy of a 1% grade in Florida. Some of them are steeper. Some of them are definitely steeper. That Satsuma grade's really stout going south, and then the one down, it's what is that place called down there? Let me look for it. I don't think it's listed on the map. I'm trying to think of what that place was called. Orange City. I think there's a good grade down around Orange City, right? I think there is. I think there's a pretty decent one down there too. Yeah, I think so. I enjoy it. It's a different kind of running. I'd much rather run and have to do a lot of throttle modulation and that kind of stuff, as opposed to like putting it in Run 8 and just sitting for an hour. To me, the trips go by, they go by a lot faster when you're having to work the throttle a lot or work the brakes or blow the horn or do all this stuff. Like, you know, you'll go several miles in the blink of an eye when you're really super busy. There's plenty of horn action, that's for sure. There's our speed, 52. It's coming on up. And said you can't look away for too long. It'll get away from you fast. Amtrak Fuel 52 has a clear intermediate 713.4, engine 180 north outs. All right, looking good. Coming up on 56. She's not running away too fast. Pretty flat right here. Got this fly buzzing around in here. Had the windows open because it's been so nice here. We've had like weeks and weeks and weeks of like 100+ degree weather here in the Panhandle, like just day after day after day, you know, 104, 105, 102. And so now that it's cooled off, it's in the low 70s, high 60s, we're able to open the windows up and just get some fresh air in the house. It's been really nice. Of course, all the bugs and stuff come in somehow. I don't know how they do it. All right, through 63 now, 64. Come by the Satsuma DD.
Equipment defect detector milepost 711.9.
Oh, I want to kill this fly. Like, I want to kill this thing. I don't know where he came from. He's driving me nuts now. He's driving me crazy. Get out of here. Get. The kids lost our fly swatter too. Like, they were big on killing flies with the fly swatter. We have more flies like where we live than any place I've ever seen. I don't know what it is. I guess, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can't begin to understand why, but we do. They're so bad. The kids like to get the fly swatter and just go crazy on them. And they lost it. They lost our fly swatter. I don't know where it's at. I have no clue. I've looked everywhere for it. What happens when you have kids? They lose your stuff.
ESX. Equipment defect detector milepost 711.
All right, we're good on the DD. Coming up on 70 mile an hour.
Total axle 196 in the transmission.
No defects. Shouldn't have to worry about it too much. Just stuck brakes is a big concern for me, but if we run it right, we shouldn't have to worry about it. Cisco Dirt Road, nice. All right, come by Satsuma. Satsuma, and just on the north end of Satsuma, we got that big drop off down into the river. I want to say it's over a 1% grade. keep seeing that fly. I'm gonna kill this dude. Nah, he's too quick. He's too quick. Then we'll see Spur bare hand kill this thing. Oh, he's like, he's playing with me too. Like he just landed on my hand. Yeah, it's gonna be just on the other side of Satsuma, like right there at the north end, basically where it starts dropping off. I want to say it's like a 1.2% grade, maybe. It's pretty stout. It's definitely stout for the coal trains. Like if you got 2 jacks and 12 or 13,000 tons, they better be AC units because DC units aren't ever going to do it. Like they're going to overheat. All right, Amtrak PO52 has clear north Satsuma, engine 180 north outs. We're gonna see if we got anything else we need to worry about. Just the 30 at Palatka. It'll be 30 just about to the south end of Pecan. All right, clear about north Satsuma. Yeah, I think we're going to use air for this next speed reduction. Dynamics don't seem to do a whole lot with this train. All right, there's our drop off. You kind of see it a little bit there. It looks like a dip, right? Like it looks like you go down and you come back up, but actually you go down and it kind of flattens out. Let's grab a little air. All right, I think we'll hang on to that for a bit. A little bit more. All right, a little bit more. We have to maintain 70 down the hill, but we got to slow up for this 45 up here. It's 2 miles, so we got a little ways. All right, Buffalo Bluff, gonna be a drawbridge. All right, we might be able to let go of these now. I think so. We're gonna try it and see. Hopefully I didn't mess up letting go. I may have let go a little too early. We'll see. We'll see what it does. I was trying to time it out to 45. Let's see what that does right there. Grades 0.15 down. So yeah, it drops down a little bit more into the river. There's the bridge. .8 miles out. Yeah, we'll be all right. We're good. We're 48. Amtrak PO52 got to clear Buffalo Bluff. Engine 180 north outs. We'll let her slow up a little bit more on us here. Yeah, we'll just kind of go with it, see what she does. I think she'll be all right. So anyway, as I mentioned in the very first video that I ever did, I told you guys that I worked on some stuff for Run 8 on the art side of things, and this bridge is one of them. Yeah, this bridge is one of the things that I did. So kind of proud of that. All right, we're doing good. 44.6, perfect. And this is going to be not our resumed speed, but I think that's going to be a 60 right there. 70 maybe. We'll see. I missed it. Yeah, I missed it. It's 60 or 70. It should be 70. No, actually it says 60. Never mind. It is a 60. Never mind. All right, 0.25 up, so she's starting to drag down on us a little bit. You're a little bit more power. More power! All right, so yeah, we get to do a little bit of 60 and then a 70 and then the 30. And I think we're going to be doing good to see 50 before we have to start slowing down for that 30. There we go. All right, so we should be coming into 60 anytime now. It's not giving it to us. There we go. All right, there's our 70. We'll count that off just to see. All right, so we're about a 702. Our 30 is a 698.8, so basically it's 699. So 3 miles away. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get too fast. We'll see. All right, reduction 30 in 3 miles. Yeah, we'll get over 50. Yeah, we might see 60 out of this actually. Let's see. We have to lose 30 mile an hour. Yeah, we might be able to see 60. We'll see. $30 and 2.5. Those are great flats. Got a little bit of acceleration, not a whole lot. Better than the 0.2 HPT. Like I said, an auto train with 2 units on the head end is about one of the draggiest trains you could ever take. It really is. Trains that drag, like, and I don't mean like just like 10 mile an hour drag. I mean just trains that like they don't get to line speed, but they run okay. Like, I don't know. Those just kind of annoy me a little bit. Like, I'd much rather be on a train that's either going to get up and go or a 10 mile an hour coal train. But the kind of draggy ones just suck. Our track speed's 60 again. That's kind of weird. I would have thought it would have been 30. PO52 got a clear Palatka holdouts. Engine 180 north out. All right, yeah, holdout signal. Positive signal. Should be a positive. Yeah, it's positive. Does exactly what it says. It holds you out. All right, let's grab some air. Slow down for this 30 up here. We'll go a little bit on the other side and then we'll call it. There we go. Now it's starting to slow down. 30 should be right up here at this curve. Yeah, you can see it way in the distance there, diamond board. 30 on the diamond. Oh, that fly, man. Doggone it. Alright, let's release the air. Getting it for a little bit here by Kirby Street. Or is this River Street? This may be River Street here. There's a 30 on the diamond. Yeah, a little bit fast on it. It'd be alright. It's only 3 miles an hour. Not gonna sweat that. We're not going to sweat 3. Alright, here we are, Palatka. Back in the day, they had another railroad here. They had the NS. Man, I am going... If I could get my hands on that damn fly, I would smack him into oblivion. Like, seriously. When I'm done with this video, he is going to be so dead. That's going to be like the deadest fly ever in the history of flies. Like, that... It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good, guys. I'm gonna lay up the smacketh down on him. Alright, by the station here. Alright, we had a clear back there, whatever that signal was. I didn't get to see it. I saw it, but I didn't see what the label was. There's gonna be the distant to Pecan. Yeah, holdout signals do exactly what they say. It's just a positive signal the dispatcher can control to hold you out of an area, like an area of congestion or something like that, without having to hold you all the way back at the next siding. There, here goes South Pecan. What we got? Got us a clear South Pecan. PO 52, engine 180 north out. There's our resume, or our next speed. Not our resume, but that is going to be, what will that be? 75, really? I guess so. This is back to 75. Gonna be 70 for us, which we probably won't even see. Yeah, the next speed restriction's a 30 at Rice Creek. Swing Bridge. We won't see that though. We'll do that next video. We'll go up here to the north end. We'll call it, guys. Yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing this out. The auto train's been fun. It takes you a little bit to get in the groove running this thing. Maybe for the next video I can research the train handling rules a little bit if I can find some. Maybe and see. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything about passenger ops. or how to run it or anything like that. I like the basic gist of it is you don't want a lot of slack running in and out because you don't want to be slinging people back and forth back there, slinging them out of their seats or into the floor. So kind of treat it like you got a caboose. I mean, to me, like there's no difference between 100 people back there or 2 people on the bottom, you know? I mean, you're still trying to protect them. Try not to kill them. There we go. All right, we're out of that. Track speed 70. Okay, yeah. So it was a 75. It's just 70 is max authorized for us. All right, let's get around here to the north end. We'll end it. We'll call it. We'll say our farewells. $30 and 2.2. Now I get people ask, what do I use for the game? Do I have a rail driver or something? No, I just use keyboard. Keyboard's fine for me. I have no problem using the keyboard with this game. Like, to me, a rail driver, I don't know. I don't have any interest in getting one, to be honest. I really don't. Ultimately, I'd like something like a half-scale control stand, like a vertical control stand, not the desktop thing, but I don't know. No one has that, right? Someone should totally do one. Like, someone should produce a half-scale or something, you know. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one, guys. We just made it to North End Pecan. We'll pick up and we'll keep taking this train north at some point. We'll definitely do that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Love all of you, and we'll catch you on the rails next time. Peace. Powerful. I don't think... Slam on the brakes. If you're not sitting down, you are now. What? No, big cat, no. Stop. Oh, no, kitty, go. No.